EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it.
Irving. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61 yards.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Hey, we're 33. What's up?
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
79, bro.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 6.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, it's Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
From the
and
33,
9.
here's 2nd and 9.
70, let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's in! Great London. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for 8 does it. Very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Right back to Irving. Finds room inside the 40. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done.
Here's Irvin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 14.
The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Regular.
run with Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Scott.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Set. 18. 560 Eagles.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big man go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 45 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Again, left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second down and 8.
Lions. Ready. Cowboys.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, smash. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A give. This is Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. A throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. And the lefty Penix on 1st down. He's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Forced to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They send Evans in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Joe Keith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side, he's got Ibuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Kings!
On first down, here's Irving. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Real. One time.
On play action, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. They'll try the right side this time. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, a run with Irvin. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he will easily pick up the first down.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Sack, here we go, sack.
To throw is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down.
And he's into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Gonzalez now for the point out. The kick is good. And the Falcons Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Buccaneers 20. Bradley Pinion
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Baker will swing this out wide to Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is third down. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll go again here with Irvin. Gets to the edge at the 30, and he'll be taken down. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd down and 3. He'll run, and he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll stick to the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground You kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
On second down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
From the gun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Go.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Take it. Top 6. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And it's going to throw again. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So here is Zane Gonzalez in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here is Zane Gonzalez in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This one is good. So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts, Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play one overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Baker gonna give it to Irving.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Irving. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Irving. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. In order for you to be able to operate at this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gains.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, it's Irving. Oh, big hole left side. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
the shotgun. Mayfield rolling to the left. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. For Egbuka, 26 total touchdowns at Ohio State. And now the rookie has #1 in the NFL. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Catch #7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's across midfield, and he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short, and time has expired in this game. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.